Hello, Steve White, Steve R39. Well, the Book of Boba Fett, that first episode finally dropped now. I wasn't really expecting it or anticipating it, and I'm not a huge Star Wars person, not enough to really get into the smaller characters and the series and that. Like, I still haven't watched all of Mandalorian yet. I've seen some of it, but I haven't seen all of it. Now, the Book of Boba Fett, some people are saying that it was a bit lacking because it didn't really have that big sort of moment at the end, like the first episode of Mandalorian. We had the reveal of Grogu and so forth, and there really isn't anything apparently. Basically all we see is, we see him as trying to establish his authority in the crime scene as in the criminal underground, not an actual crime scene where someone was killed. And for some reason we spent a lot of time going back and seeing, his history, how he escaped from the belly of the Sarlacc, and he did that with the flamethrower and punching through and then digging himself out of the sand. He apparently doesn't really care about taking literally someone else's breath and taking someone else's oxygen to do it. And we see him living with the Sand People. He gets attacked by the Jawas and he gets rescued by the Sand People, and he lived with them for 5 years, so we sort of see how that sort of happened. And that's interesting because people have wanted to know what happened to him. Like, people waited like 40 years for the character to pop up to actually get some time and some attention in a Star Wars show as it happens. I guess people thought he was going to have a movie at some point, but now he's got a limited series. I'm guessing it's limited. It probably won't be a lot of episodes and probably won't be a lot of seasons. I'm not really sure how these Star Wars shows are sort of going. It's what more can I say? We get to see his history. We get to see how he got where he is, and him starting off now. Apparently, there is an attack by the Crimson Dawn. So some people are wondering if Solo's going to show up and if they're going to see Kira and so forth. And I'm not sure. Maybe that was just a fun little thing they did. Maybe it's not actually going to lead anywhere. But I'll watch the whole thing. I'll get around to it. It's just not a huge priority. I like Star Wars. I love the originals. I liked the newer ones. I had some issues with the latest trilogy, but not as much as some other people because I didn't have the Star Wars sort of loyalty and expectations and so forth. So I didn't have the disappointment and the issues that a lot of real Star Wars fans had with some of the issues with. But I understand some of the issues with The Last Jedi and then The Rise of Skywalker. So I'm sympathetic to that, but I'm not really feeling it or experiencing it myself, and never really did. But and same thing with Mandalorian. Like I just sort of watched the Grogu scenes, and I haven't really watched the rest. Not all of it, just a few episodes. Most of the first season. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. I just wanted to say it happened, and I'm just sort of surprised at the way they went. I sort of thought they'd do the same thing. They just focus on the now, not deal with the legacy stuff, not no fan service. I just thought it would just be him now where he is, and some big dramatic moment at the end to sort of get people talking, instead of just sort of having a solid story focusing on how he got where he was and showing people what they've wanted to see and what they've been curious about, how he escaped the Sarlacc, where he was, what was he doing. And they've sort of focused on that. So respect to the writers for sort of telling their story and not sort of feeling pressured to sort of create this big pilot with a big, twist sort of ending that gets everyone's attention. So, yeah, I'm going to go. Did I say this already? Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think.